Hello everyone, this is Shotgun, and welcome to the grimdark future of Warhammer 40k Dawn of War Soulstorm, the Unification mod. Today is going to be a one-on-one match here in Volatile Ground where we have the Salamanders as well as the Orcs battling it out in a 1v1 session by themselves on this very small map right here in Volatile Ground. And if you guys want to see more 1v1s or any match in particular, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And so far everybody is just having a stock standard start here in the game right now, as more of the Gretchens as well as their Scout Marines for the Salamanders here just capturing the specific strategic points right now. As well as you can see, the Tech Marines are slowly moving towards them so that they can make their listening post right here. One of the Sluggo Boys as well as another squad here is also trying to go for a strategic point here. And I also forgot to mention, I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous match. I think I did. But I mistakenly said that the Gretchens would turn invisible only in the Unification mod. No, it turns out, like, you know, I think also in Soulstorm they also turn invisible. So yeah, that was kind of my mistake. I don't necessarily, I haven't played any of the races other than, well, I did play like Eldar and Necron just because like they look cool. So yeah, and there we go. We can already see the Orcs has that invisible ability being finally upgraded or finished upgrading for their Gretchens themselves. As for the Salamanders, they've already upgraded their Scout Marines to get the Sniper Sniper upgrade here. And yeah, so far 2 minutes into the map, and already no one is, or not really already, but no one is still trying to contact or trying to get in touch with the enemy right now. As you can see with the Salamanders, they're just in here on the northern east and southern west side of the map, and for the Orcs they're in somewhere on the middle. So it's very opposite of what you expect here on a match right now. For the Salamanders, they already have their Force Commander out and about with one of their Scout Marines. They will be joining them, and one of their Tactical Marine squad is already out as well, trying to get to one of the Scout Marine squads here. And one of the Sluggo Boys here is also getting the strategic point that's very near or close to the Salamanders, and you can see there's already contact here with the Salamanders Scout Marine and Force Commander force here, just trying to kill as much enemies as possible. One of the Sluggo Boys will be shot down by that force here, as one of the Tactical Marines and the Scout Marines here is also dealing with that Orc that's trying to retreat right now. And the Salamanders have effectively taken control over the map. As you can see that the Orcs have decided, Orcs, it's such a funny name if you like keep on saying it, Orc. It's like orc. But anyways, the Orcs is they tried to go back to their base right now, but it seems like they've already stabilized. One of the big mechs is already out and about of the map right now, and yeah, I love the model as well. I hope they keep that, honestly, because yeah, like that's what I also like. Because I don't know if you guys saw, but the trailer, another trailer for the what do you call this? For the definitive edition for Dawn of War is already out. They posted it on IGN. I don't know if they posted it on any other channel, but that's where I saw the announcement, and they announced that of course there's gonna be a discount for any like owners for the Dawn of War game, 30% if I remember, and the game costs around 29.99 or 22. I'm not so sure, I forgot. Maybe it was 29. Yeah, 29. Because I remember like I calculated it to be like $21 if you like take off like 30%. But yeah, you can see now the Storm Boys are going towards the Salamanders base right now, as the Salamanders main force is on the middle side of the map here. So I don't know how they will contest this, as more and more of the Sluggo Boys, or Storm Boys rather, will try to get one of the listening posts, which is unfortunate because they haven't, or the Salamanders have not upgraded most of their listening posts right now, just trying to get more and more of their armies out and about in the battlefield. And anyways, I was talking as I was saying. Sorry, I hit my mic. As I was saying, like they gave us a bunch of content. To look forward to. But yeah, I think it's such a shame that they didn't like add more armies, because yeah, like it's still the same, still the normal armies: Dark Eldar, Chaos Space Marine, Orc, Tau, and Necron, and Imperial Guard, as well as Sisters of Battle. So yeah, those are the 9. That's like, yeah, it's in the Soulstorm. What do you call that? Franchise or installation or version? Yeah, of the Dawn of War games. So yeah, I don't necessarily know if I hope they do like a surprise army, addition, because that would be crazy good, honestly. But getting on to the match right now, as the Salamanders here are in the strategic point, the Orcs themselves have destroyed one of the listening posts right now, and they are currently raiding the Salamanders base right now, with the Slugga Boys and Storm Boys here and the Big Mech trying their best to get rid of the additional tactical marines that were being produced by the Salamanders here, as the Salamanders have also seen the threat right now, that they have also decided to construct one of the heavy flamer turrets here. One of the tactical marine squads, or the tactical marine squads, will be out and about right now. Unfortunately, they will be stormed by the Storm Boys, as more and more of the Salamanders force is here trying to combat or trying to defend their base right now, as more and more of these orcs are slowly but surely dying, as they have as the Salamander's army is already here on the map right now, or on the main base right now. As yeah, I don't know if it'll be a good strategy to keep pushing towards this base, or still trying to commit to this strategy right now, as more and more slowly but surely their army is dwindled to, I think, one of the last Storm Boy squads will be taken out, as the Big Mech is the last one standing here, which will be picked off by the sheer number or force here by the Salamanders, as more and more is being produced by the chapel here. And yeah, just so far, like, still trying to focus on the production of tactical marine squads, or actually they've also decided to also add a assault marine squad, which is here right now, which is super good for that infantry that's hard to break. And I think having like an assault marine squad to take the what do you call that? Take a lot of those hits will greatly benefit most of these armies right now, as the Salamander's main force, or the force itself, is slowly but surely trying to also go to the Orcs base right now, as they have decided to also go there, honestly, since they know that the Orcs are still trying to organize themselves. You can see the Orcs right now have also their army outside of their base, so I don't really know if they can do anything about this army right now, as they are slowly but surely trying to get moving towards the Orc side of base, as they are trying to pick off more and more of their buildings right now. You can see the pile of guns, as well as the listening posts, I'm sorry, are here trying to get or pick off these tactical marine squads and marine squads as well. The Orcs will try to retreat back to their base here, trying to at least counter this army, but I don't think it's a very good choice right now, as I think what the fuck? I think the assault squad has been eliminated right here by the listening post, as well as the pile of guns by the Orcs. The Salamanders is trying to focus as well. They are not trying to produce any more of the assault squads, but they will try to get the War Gear Bionics upgrade, which they have finished producing right now. The Salamanders are trying to retreat back to the critical location, as the Storm Boys is already here trying to contest or kill off or pick off more of these Salamanders. Unfortunately for them, they jumped to the Scout Marine Squad, which is heavily protected by these tactical Marine Squads, and they will have to retreat, as the Storm Boys have realized that they are at a disadvantage right now. So yeah, just back off and trying to still organize their army. I wonder how different it would be for, like, Orc players, because usually, like, yeah, like you've seen the sheer amount of Orcs being produced here, right? So I can only imagine how terrifying it must be for, like, you know, an orc, or like a composition or an army composition of this size, would compare to a pro orc player, you know? Because yeah, orc players are very aggressive from what I've seen, or from what I've known. Because yeah, if you haven't seen my previous video on Dawn of War, I played with Cryodynas, and Cryodynas is one of our tabletop gamers. So, and he kind of like uh, not associated. What's the word? He commentated on how, like, orcs here on Dawn of War is similar to the orcs in what do you call that? In the tabletop version of the game Warhammer itself. The Salamanders have clicked their Scout Marines, as they have taken the full force of that heavily armored knobs, as well as mega armored knobs, and one of the big mechs has picked off one of the Scout Marines. Unfortunately for them, the additional reinforcements of the assault Marine squad is already here on the map right now, and yeah, it's only the big mech as well as one mega armored knob trying to contest the army here for the Salamanders, and I don't know if they will be able to counter most of this. One of the stink bombers is already out and about of the map right now, but I don't think it's gonna be a good army or a good squad to handle the heavy infantry that's out here trying to destroy their base. One of the knob squads is here, but I don't think they are really effective at. Oh, they are effective at infantry, at heavy infantry. That's interesting. Okay, I need to get to know more about, like, more of the races as I try to commentate. Well, a lot of them. One of the big mechs will be picked off by one of the tactical marine squads with the heavy bolters, and one of the knob squads will try to also add one of their leaders right now, as more and more of the orcs have decided to just sit back and basically, like, try to organize, yeah, their base or their army right now. And it seems like the orcs is also doing a great job at removing most of the army here for the Salamanders, as most of the orcs structures are also protected by a lot of these Gretchens trying to just protect their base right now. And I think, oh yeah, no, the first commander is here with like 1/4 of its life, or 3/4 of its life still there, so it's still good for the Salamander's army to have that morale still sticking with them, so that yeah, it's going to hurt less in terms of like losing more of their comrades. The Salamanders have also upgraded to another fortress add-on. As you can see, they're also in production right now for one of the rapier armor destroyers, which will be effective at taking down these buildings that are very difficult to kill off by just using the infantries here right now, for which are the tactical marine squads. Well, I do say that, but then like you have the upgrades, right? The missile launchers, which is good for taking down these buildings. Although that is a very that's a risky gamble, considering that you will be forced to choose, like, having more and more of your scout marines just or tactical marine squad to just use the missile launchers, while you also don't have any more counters towards like any other infantry or units themselves. One of the rapier armor destroyers is already out and about right now in the map right now. I keep on saying right now. And the first commander, as you can see earlier, before, while I kept on commentating, has been picked off by the orcs. Two of the rapier armor destroyers is already here on trying to support the main force of the Salamanders, as there is a big confrontation here from the orcs as well as from the Salamanders, and this is such a great cinematic right now, as you can see. I swear, like, every time that there's two main forces trying to go at it, like whether it be melee or range, it's such a good what do you call this, spectacle to see, like just two armies just like fighting. That's how Warhammer should be, just two armies just fighting. But anyways, the knobs, or the mega armored knobs, is slowly but surely picking off these tactical marine squads one by one, and I think most of these are in less numbers right now, so I don't know how the Salamanders will be able to stabilize. But considering that they have brought down, they've killed most of the orcs army, or units, as you can see on the ground right now, which is such a good what do you call that? Like there's so many bodies right now here. I just love the sheer amount of bodies that are here, and I appreciate that, you know, there's an option for that. Like you could basically, like, you know, if you want to, or if your PC can handle it rather, that if you want to like have your if you want to have the bodies not decay, then, you know, yeah, you can just like leave it on, or leave it off if you want to. One of the big mechs is trying to kill off. There we go. There's a glory kill right now. A reference to the very first video that I made. If you haven't seen it, I suggest that you do watch it. But one of the big mechs will be picked off because of the Rapier Armor Destroyer, which is such a good or great what do you call this? Vehicle for the salamanders. I swear, once I saw how great, how powerful these are against a lot of the units in Dawn of War, I just kept on like using them, so that's why, like, yeah, I have them in my main force right now. But moving on, there's another Reaper Destroyer here out and about right now, as more and more of the Salamander's army is being produced and being sent out here towards to go to the main force. One of the tactical marine squads, as well as the Forge Guard squad, is here, slowly but surely moving towards the main force, which is slowly also picking off that settlement that is here, that's still holding strong, but it will be shot down by one of the lasers here of the Rapier Destroyer, and slowly but surely the salamanders will be able to move towards the rest of the orcs encampment. And it seems like the orcs, let's just go to their POV, it seems that they have not taken an interest in fighting against the salamanders, as they have decided to move their Gretchens towards the middle side of the map with the mech shop, as well as 2 WAG banners, trying to just make more and more of that requisition resource as well. Unfortunately for them, they only have a War Tracks as well as a Killacan out and about, which is a very annoying unit to try and, you know, kill off, considering it's still moving. The War Truck will try to move towards the main force of the salamanders, and the salamanders will gladly take it down. The Killacan here is already out for the orcs. It is a vehicle, but I don't know why the Rapier Destroyer is not really doing anything about it. It's a support more effective in close combat. I can see that. Can be upgraded with anti-vehicle. Okay, so they haven't upgraded that anti-vehicle upgrade, unfortunately. So most of the Gretchens here is still trying to get at least, or construct one of the settlements right now, as the salamanders is slowly moving with their tanks right now, the Armor Rapier Destroyer. And yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to get the settlement finished, because considering that it will be destroyed in just a matter of seconds, the Gretchens will be forced to migrate towards the middle side of the map, as that's the only defense, or that's the only base that can be that has time to organize or stabilize if they choose to just lay low for a while. Though I don't think the salamanders will give them that time, as slowly but surely most of their buildings, one of the generators as well as the WAG banner, is gonna be out in a couple of seconds, and I don't know if the Gretchens will be able to hold out and build more and more of their buildings, as the Killacan is just like, you know, giving up, like, no. I'm not gonna fight the I'm not gonna fight 3 Rapier Armor Destroyers with a bunch of the Forged Guards. Already have that Lightning Claw, and will be getting that Power Axe in just a few minutes if they choose to do so. The Salamanders is also trying to also get their Librarians out, with the Command Veteran upgrade being upgraded as well. I think they already have also most of their upgrades here in the Forge, as they've already, yeah, they have a stable economy right now. The Orcs having like 300 plus requisition resource and power resource. Meanwhile, the salamanders having somewhat the same, but they're, you know, they're trying to their best to just yeah, manage their economy so that they won't be able to, so that, you know, they'll have to produce more and more of their units. One of the chaplains as well as the librarians is also out of the salamanders. I didn't even see that earlier. And yes, I do think this will be GG's for this for the orcs, as slowly but surely the main force of the salamanders will join the chaplain here, as the chaplain is also almost down right now. I do love the design for the chaplain here for the salamanders. It's such a unique design. Let me just pause here right now because I want to see how. Oh yeah, that is good. That's like a that's like a crocodile like head or something, or crocodile skin. Though I do know it's like a dragon skin, so the same, just the same. One of the war tracks will try their best to pick off more of the Salamander's army, but I don't know if they will be able to kill anything other than well, one or just a significant or just a insignificant amount of the force right now for the Salamanders, and Salamanders are slowly but surely trying to start killing off with the settlement here being the first target of the day. The Rapier Army Destroyer has decided to push forward as it has seen the defenses here for the Orcs and the War Track as well still being produced by the mech shop. I do love that, you know, they haven't given up for trying to at least kill off most of the Salamanders here. Unfortunately for them, that would be GG's in a couple of seconds. And I think that would be it. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot things that did went wrong for the Orcs. First of all, like, you know, they didn't have their main force, and I do believe, like, you know, an Orc player would have been a much more difficult enemy to actually, like, you know, contest with. But, you know, but I haven't really, like, necessarily you know, I don't really know if that's true or not. But if you feel like it is, and you know someone who plays Orc, then please let me know. And if they want me to cast their games, I would love that, you know. And yeah, I'm doing this thing as well in Reddit. I don't know if that'll come to fruition as soon as I upload this video, although I do pray that I do get that chance to do it. But yeah, basically I'm gonna do a Google form where you can basically request what race you want to see to fight out, you know. I will be, you know, specifying if it's for 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, and I'm also happy to announce that I already tried the 4v4 and it has successfully integrated to my game. So yes, guys, be sure to expect that there will be a 4v4 in the near future. I think it will be, I think, 3 or 5 days from now, if I consider, like, this video will be the first of many of the uploads that I will be uploading. So yeah, be sure to be on the lookout for that. And if you do want to see more of my Dawn of War content, as well as yeah, just my content or overall, and if you like my casting, then please consider a subscribe. You could also, that's, you know, that's for free, and you could also, like, you know, like as well as comment down below. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Good luck to any ongoing activities in life, and I cannot wait to see a whole lot of you guys as we join in, or, like, I hope you do also, like, you know, consider buying the definitive edition with me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Good luck to any ongoing activities in life, and may the God Emperor be with you. This is Shotgun. Have a great day.